Story. I'm David Heathfield, and I'd like to tell you a story and dedicate it to all of you, and especially to children in Gaza, and especially the children who I was supposed to meet this morning in Sirin Alian's class. Sirin, my friend, teacher in Gaza, but we didn't quite make the connection because of sound problems. So this is a story for you, and I'm sending it to you via YouTube, to you and to everyone. It's a story that I learned, and it comes from Benin in West Africa. Here we are. And it's a story that is very, very beautiful. I met, as part of my project Around the World in 88 Tales, I met lots of storytellers in different countries. I met 44 different storytellers around the world, and among the storytellers I met was this storyteller. His name is Raouf Mama, and he's from Benin and lives in the USA, and he shared this story as part of the project. So thank you, Raouf Mama, for saying it's okay for me to share this story. In the story there is, from the museum I got this arrowhead. So there's an arrow, and the arrow is used by a hunter. You know, a hunter who might catch and kill animals to eat. So there's an arrowhead. And also in the story we've got a hunter, a person who catches and kills animals to eat, and an antelope, an animal that hunters might catch and eat, and a cradle where babies might sleep. Let me just show you. So there is an antelope, and also we have a cradle. A cradle. So as the story was inspired by an arrowhead, let's have that arrowhead, which actually comes from Christmas Island in the Pacific Ocean, to remind us that it's what inspired the story. Story. There was a hunter, and he lived with his family. But times were hard. Times were so hard. There was no food growing on the land. There was a time of drought. It hadn't rained for so long. The earth was dry and dusty, and his family had become hungry. One day, the hunter decided to go where he knew he should not. He went into the magic forest, the enchanted forest. He went with his bow and arrows. He went between the green trees, and there, as he waited, suddenly an antelope came leaping towards him and stopped. Silently, the hunter put an arrow to his bow and was about to shoot when the antelope spoke. "Hunter, I am a magic antelope. Do not kill me. If you kill me, you will have curses, so many problems all your life. If you do not kill me, you will have so many blessings forever and ever. Will you have the curses or the blessings? The bad things or the good things?" "I will have the blessings," said the hunter, and he put his arrow down. "Hunter, good. I will give you a wish. One wish. Whatever you wish for, I will give it to you. What do you say?" "How can I choose one wish?" said the hunter. "Take your time, hunter. Tomorrow I will still be here, waiting and waiting and waiting, and tomorrow at this hour you can tell me." "Good," said the hunter, and he left the magic forest, the enchanted forest so green and untouched, and returned across the dusty land to home. His father was waiting. "What did you catch, son?" "Nothing, father, but I met a magic antelope in the enchanted forest." "The antelope has given us one wish. What should I wish for, father?" "We have been hungry for so long and poor." "Wish for plenty. Wish for plenty." "Good, father, good." And the young hunter went inside, and there was his beautiful wife who he loved. And she asked him about his day, and he told her, "Husband, so long we have been waiting for a child. Wish for a child. Wish for a child." "Yes, wife, good." He went and sat next to his mother by the fire. His mother was old and had lost her sight. She was blind. And he told her everything, and she said, my son, for so long I've been blind. I wish that I could see again. I wish that I could see again." "Oh, that would be a wonderful wish, mother." That night the hunter couldn't sleep. What should he wish for? Plenty? A child? For his mother to see again? He couldn't sleep. He tossed and turned and tossed and turned all night. In the morning, he went to the enchanted forest. He stepped between the green trees. He listened to the birdsong. Then, waiting was that magic antelope. "Hunter, you are returned. Are you ready to make your wish?" And at this moment, the hunter suddenly knew what he would wish for. Yes. Can you guess? What wish would you make? I am ready to make my wish. I wish that my mother could see her grandchild rocking in a cradle made of gold. "Hunter! Clever, clever! Your wish is given." The hunter returned home, and not much time passed before he sat beside his dear old mother, and she was smiling as she looked at her beautiful grandchild being rocked in a cradle made of gold. All of the wishes were given, and plenty not only returned to this family, but all of the land, all of the people, because now peace and love for the land was returned. All was well. Thank you, Raouf Mama from Benin. You learned this story from your elder mother. Thank you for sharing it with the world.